Hey everybody, this is TheBiggWiggs, and welcome to Ziggurat, a roguelike FPS. Wow, another one. Well, I shouldn't say another one. This is just sort of coming off the backs of the, 3-minute Steam release of Paranormal Activity, whatever. This is, we'll probably just jump right into it. There's a minimal amount of story where you're an apprentice trying to get into, an exclusive league of, magicians. And blah, 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 blah. I actually unlocked new characters last time I played, which I kind of want to play, but that also kind of defeats the purpose of a Let's Look At, where you kind of want to do things unnormal with the standard character. So we'll jump right into hopefully explain some challenges. I've played this game for about 2 hours, and I've beaten it. Which is... I'm not sure if that's damning or not. Welcome to Ziggurat. I like the way this game looks. It looks very pretty. You can run around, you can jump, you can use WASD. You have a magic wand, which you start with. Does that. It has infinite energy because it recharges. These weapons down here do not have infinite energy. You have staff, spells, and alchemy. And then wand. It'll be easier to remember those when they have colors to them. Let's just begin. Oh, we found a portal key already. You basically need a key to fight the boss of each floor. Oh, mystery box as well. We're learning all sorts of things now. Oh, it's a trap. Son of a bitch. These are some basic enemies. Ooh. And the combat follows as such. It's fairly simple with the wand magic. You know, it's very light. Whoa! Very lightweight attack. Lightweight. Makes no sense. I've run out now, but don't worry, it recharges. These little weird yellow crystal things are for XP. They do fade. You might have noticed that I have 2 attacks with my wand. If I hold down the right click, left click, it does that. Hit right click, a little miniature shotgun. It's actually quite nice. Staffs and things have entirely different types of spells and magic. For instance, this does that, which is pretty dope, especially when you get really close. You might notice that it actually uses up green magic, and that doesn't refill. You'll find little green crystals laying about. That's actually why we have some yellow magic over there. Yellow stuff, which is alchemy, believe it or not, is actually requires an entirely different weapon, which we don't have yet. That's actually where the bulk of the interest of this game comes from, is finding the different types of weapons. Hey, we did it. I'm not sure what gold does. It might just give you more EXP. We're gonna press U to bring up stuff. Ooh, scholar. Knowledge gems give you more experience points. Ooh. A lot of enemies have the AI of shoot where you're going, not where you are, which means that if you sort of blindly strafe around like I tend to do, you're gonna get hit a lot. But it's okay. Because if you know that, there's a chance you can dodge it. Well, this is actually genuinely kind of difficult for the first floor. Homing shots. Thankfully, you can shoot these homing shots. Oh, health potion. Exactly what I need. Find health potions and other things to sort of drop from enemies. Nom. Gives you 10 HP. Get out of here. Oh my god, this whole room was a dead end in the first place. So I'll leave and we'll come back through. The main mechanics of the game have already been explained. We'll find other rooms like trap rooms and maybe some more secret box rooms that will hopefully drop new weapons for us. But for the most part, upgrading and getting those traits is where the majority of your character creation will come from. Oh, we found a shop. Silly me. How can I recognize the shop? I say shop. I should like little air quotes. There's no money system. We have 3 sort of shopkeepers. They're basically gods. Get close to pray to Elgar without offering anything. It's just sort of like randomly pulls from a tier of upgrades or downgrades. You can get downgrades from these people. Same thing with health person and same thing with staff mana person. They can have negative effects too, like permanently decreasing your fire rate or lowering your health permanently, but I'm going to do it anyways. Divine Indifference. Staff attacks require less mana, but other types of attack use more energy. That's kind of good, I guess, because I only have a staff. Alright. Divine Punishment. Your max health is decreased. See? What an asshole! I now have less health. That's like genuinely worrisome, but that's fine. I don't think I want to beat the game on this run. That would require this Let's Look Up being like an hour long. But it's also really easy to bounce back in this game. Well, if you have the right upgrades and spells. And, you know, inventory and whatnot. A downside of this game, as I'm going to mention right now, which you'll notice as soon as you start playing it, you might notice a bit less on this save, because I've unlocked a few things already. The starting pool of unlocks is pathetic. When you get unlocks for traits, you get basically... I think I got like the same trait like 5 times in a row. Which, I mean, is fine from a game design standpoint. But it made the first run and like the second run and probably even the third run much easier than, say, maybe the 4th or 5th or 10th run will be. And usually it works in the opposite of that with roguelikes. Usually you want more options, that way you have, say, more difficulty, or less difficulty as time goes on, because then you get better and better item unlocks. Similar, I'm basing all this off like what I know from Binding of Isaac, essentially. So I might be so full of shit you don't even know. More experience from points. Sounds pretty good to me. We'll switch to staff here. By the way, the staff, if you right click, just makes a bigger one. Also, it has cooldown associated with it. Ow. Really want you to die. I also have to get close if I really want these attacks to mean something to me. Nom nom nom. Continuing on. Oh yeah, here's something that's nice. Invisible enemies. I didn't think I get to show this off very well. This isn't really like a game-changing mechanic. It's just super annoying. Sometimes enemies will be invisible. They'll only show up when you hit them. Which works pretty well for me, because I have a massive spray thing. Right, here we go. So, already you saw that we picked up 2 knowledge things instantly. I'm not sure how this is like chosen, but Vigilant, another thing called Warcry. This increases a small amount of mana at the beginning of each battle. That goes to all of our mana. It's actually down here, which is quite nice. This is our health. You get something else called Warcry, which is the same thing for your health, and you can stack them over and over. I think the second run I had, I managed to stack like 5 Vigilance and 5 like Warcries. Something ridiculous. I would walk into a battle, and I would get like 40 health back each time. As long as I didn't take damage, I could always recover massive amounts of health. It was a little bit ridiculous. And I'm sort of torn on the options because the starting stats can be good, but they're also boring. I'm not sure how I wanted to explain this. That when you first start this game, you're going to have to play for a bit if you want to get to anything interesting. And that's at least interesting from a traits standpoint. We've not really even touched on some of the other weapons you can get, like alchemy or magic or spells. And it's going to sound like I'm being a bit negative about this game. And I kind of am, because, you know, a roguelike I can beat on my 3rd try. Sort of, you know, how's it going to hold my attention? I suppose we could jump to a harder mode. I haven't even played the extra characters yet. But on a base game where I've beaten it, it was a little bit lackluster, because I just sort of got not even carried. It was... Maybe that's what it is, that I wasn't carried in a spectacular fashion. I just sort of, kind of did it. Mighty Warlord Crusher. A little bit faster. Oh, I did a lot of damage. Okay, that was a badly timed joke. I might die here. That'll be fine. Maybe we can learn something together about... Ooh, all the people. You will have to jump. Oh my god, what is this madness? Real chance of me dying here. Also. Yeah, yeah, the little shotgun thing I got on here does me quite good. Yeah, we did fine. The bosses aren't too difficult. Yeah, we did it. Valley most. Press our upgrade menu. And then you see Warcry. Like, I'll always get that over increased mana pool, because I don't need increased mana pool, because Vigilance just refills my mana all the goddamn time. But hopefully we get a different item, and if we don't, I can talk about another problem I have. This is just a little score. Yeah, 1,670 degrees with Paris in your hands. This is my 4th run of the game. Hey, we get this one. Viper Fangs. This is a new spell that I think I've unlocked. When I fire it, it shoots little poison things. Sometimes it's fire, sometimes I guess it's poison. And when you right click, it just is a bigger one. It's sort of the same spray as my staff mana, as my staff pool, but you know, a bit over it already. Like I said, I love the art design in this game. I think that's something that has really going for it. Ooh. You might have noticed that already. I'm not gonna probably want to be using my wand anytime soon. It wouldn't make sense when I have something like this and staff mana. This takes away from my blue mana pool, which is gonna slowly decrease. It's actually gonna decrease faster than staff mana pool because of the shopkeeper assholes. Giving me friggin' divine indifference instead of just like something dope like more fire rate. Oh, and also this poison damage, which is very nice. This is actually a new weapon, so I've not fully... Well, I think I already have like all the possibilities down for it, but I've not really gone through the game with it yet. And it's nice to see. But it does remind me of a bad thing about the game is, like I said, there's not much variety in the first few runs you do. Like the first 3 runs I've done were insanely similar. Like insultingly similar because what changes the game the most, as you might imagine, are these weapons that you pick up. And there are not many to begin with. I found 2 alchemy weapons, which we haven't seen a single one of. Alchemy weapons are basically like bombs. You shoot bombs, which are pretty dope. Don't get me wrong. Whoa. This man's fast. This man's fast. Get out of here! Oh my god, I hate these people. I'm gonna try basically to never ever use stuff again. Here we go. Now this is a little bit more interesting. These are things I've also unlocked. I think except for magic missile. I got arcane summoning, which will give me a amulet, a random amulet, I think. Can I look at my health? Oh, this is a trap room. I actually really like these. If I make it all the way to the end without dying, which I might not because this trap room is genuinely difficult, then I get a free box of things. Oh my god, I'm so bad at these timing things. They're just little basic timings. I get an amulet. That increases your speed when activated. It doesn't matter, I'm gonna die coming out of here. I wish it would tell me what it was. Increases fire rate. What is it? Oh, it's deactivated now. Let's use this. Whoa! Oh, I got an achievement for that, though. Well, you kind of saw what it was all about anyways. You didn't really want an hour long. Let's look at anyways. Yeah, fix them, but obviously new items get unlocked just doing this. And I get 2, and I don't know why. 3. This shows you how early in the game that I still get multiples at the end of each run. Very early in the game. Actually, if we go to extras and we look at armory, we can see all the little things that can upgrade. And there's a lot of them too. Like I've not even gotten down to like most of these yet. Keep playing a lot of this game, and then we'll focus on even more. That's a lot. That's a lot, and I can respect that it's a lot. And I've not barely scratched the surface of this game. But as someone who's just started playing and who's just gonna get into it, there's not much. Actually, if we look down here, these 2 are the weapons we're gonna be using for most of the game. These 2 alchemy weapons, Firestorm Grenade. I actually really like the grenade. It feels really good. Like some of the game's weapons just feel really good. And these explosive weapons, a Firestorm Grenade carried me to victory. I'm just gonna out and say that. Where can I find the other ones? If it'll even let me. Skull of Xanatos, powerful magic tech that never misses. That's another thing. Then Viper Fangs, which is what we just had. So there's a lot of really cool merit stuff that this game has, but it locks so much of it away. That so much of the game's beginning is just sort of similar, and I guess you're supposed to die a lot so you can slowly unlock things and you'll experience it more and more as it goes on. But I've beaten the whole game now, and it's like, that was really samey. Whatever. Let's be like a new person. So doing this, getting this guy is when you kill 200 enemies with a wand. Doing this guy is when you beat the game. Where do the guy who beats the game? And we'll just do, like, the first floor. Maybe the second floor. See what items we get. It seems every time you start, you either get a spell or this thing. Well, at least it's new. Hey, this guy has a different wand attack. He shoots two at the same time. He also... Ooh, he was actually quite a bit of mana. Staff of Twilight. You just said this person was a master of the arcane. So I think that means, if we go to the upgrade sheet, that he has no extra health. True master of the 3 main magic disciplines. Oh, wait a minute. Then it tells us what these are. Slowly... Ooh! These slowly regenerate over time. Increases your wand attack rate. And then... staff attack rates. Alright, that's pretty cool. The lower health is kind of horrible dangerous. Oh, by the way, this one is like a machine gun. It's one of my favorites. I used it to also kill the boss. It has such good deeps. So already, the game's winning my favor back. Yeah, I'm like constructing an opinion as this goes on. I should probably have played for probably like another 6 or 7 hours before I did this thing, if I wanted to have a good, solid opinion. But at the same time, I'm probably not going to play this again after this. Just because the game's like lost a lot of my interest already. Uh-oh. Appear to be in a spot of bother. I hate these jumpers. They're so obnoxious. Like, even all the way to the end of the game, I hate them. They're never unfair, which I know is a good game design, but I don't want to make a decent game design. Alright. Got some more EXP. Let's continue. I wasn't joking when it said slowly, did it? I do kind of wish I could show off a fire grenade, though, so we'll try and see if we can rush the boss. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is a little parkour thing. I'm still experiencing new things in the game, like this room is a new trap room that I've witnessed, although I've seen like the same one 6 times. The fact that... Alright. Okay. Okay. No! Shit. The other ones are actually fairly easy compared to this, just because you could sort of bomb rush your way through. Like, if you didn't mind taking damage. Obviously, I'm taking quite a bit of damage from the shock thing. Oh, this game is not platform, by the way. When you sprint, you can't turn left or right. Also, when you sprint, I don't think it even increases like your jump range. So really, I'm just hurting myself here. Whoop. Should have jumped there. That's fine, though. I'm just using this time to let my mana regen, that's all. Oopa. Oopa. Oh, man. The plays! After failing 3 times in a row. Come on, give me a firestorm grenade. That gives me an aim. Heals your wounds when used. I could use some wounds healed. It basically works the exact same as a health potion. And if you have things that increase your health potion usage, duration, power, thingamajigger, I think it affects that as well. By the way, when I said duration, I was just pulling words out of my ass. I don't think I found a duration one yet. Renova Mya. Hey, look, portal key. Oh, great. Alchemy has extra damage on this room. Thank God. Don't have alchemy. Level 4. I don't usually upgrade instantly, but we're just having your max health points. Probably don't want that. Here's your staff mana pool. That seems pretty dope. We'll try and keep the wand out. Or at least that restills faster. There's loads of achievements for everything in this game, I've noticed, like killing different types of enemies, and I imagine that unlocks, of course, new things. And it's interesting to know that there's lots of stuff to unlock, but the game is so completely... I don't know. It feels like the progression at this point is unnecessary, because I already have what I need to beat the game. And some people say that makes it great. That makes it awesome. I don't want a game that's based off of luck. I want a game that I can beat from the very beginning. And that's this game, baby. But it also feels like since you can beat this game from the very beginning, the things I found are a little bit uninspiring in terms of their abilities. That was a mistake. Oh god! I'm died. I'm died? Also, like, I'm not, but... Like... I'm back at full health, which isn't true either. Thankfully, I have an aim that increases my health a little bit. Come on, give me a firestorm grenade or something. Great powers, but usually everything on the souls of dead enemies. That just tells you kill ads and you'll get your mana back. Hey! Fireweaver bomb! Ooh, this is actually a new bomb that I have, but it's a grenade, essentially. Throw it, explodes, and then the fire falls down to the ground. I'm saying that like I've played it before, but I actually haven't. What's this out? It's told in like the description, useless on flying enemies, which is bad because there's a lot of those. At the very least, we can see all the alchemy upgrades and staff upgrades and mana upgrades. That's what they are. Blue is spell, green is staff, orange is alchemy. Oh look, flying enemies! Son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm dead here. I mean, that's no health whatsoever. Oh, probably dying 2 times or 10 times will get you something too. Did I get anything for that? I did. New item unlocked, which is a class. Deal poison damage. Powerful staff at close range, but effective at long distances. Golden amulet doubles the alchemy attack rate. You see what I mean? Getting new stuff all the time. My overall opinion of this is positive. I'm just not going to play it again because I've already beaten it. I feel like I've already accomplished something. Like, there isn't a goal anymore. It's just to have fun, which a lot of people will like. But I need a goal when I do games a lot of the time, or else I just sort of lose focus and get bored. So, a little too easy for my tastes. Or maybe a little too samey for my taste, I should say. Enemy variety is pretty similar as well. We saw most of the types, or quite a few of the types of enemies, or at least the ones I remember, the ones that are super annoying. But like I said, overall, I have positive opinions of this game. What's Acrobat do? The rest of the attacks have a slower attack rate. I guess he just runs and jumps faster. Also, the characters. I would like to scroll through all the potential characters. It's quite a bit. I already almost have another one. And another one here unlocked. And not that one. Probably not that one. Or that one. Or that one. Hey, this one's pretty good, though. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty close. But anyway, that's Ziggurat. Overall positive. A little bit too easy for me. I love the art style. The gameplay is actually pretty fun. If you like that sort of strafing, first-person shootery, you know, Doom-esque arcadey style gameplay, this game has that in spades. Pretty fun for what it is, I gotta say. Well, thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day, and goodbye.